talk a little bit about how crochet can be our therapy and how sometimes we can lose that crojo. But I think the biggest thing for me this week that I learned and I really wanted to share was that I was having one of those weeks to where it just... Hello, my beautiful, amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan. Y'all, we are here with another video. As always, I am excited. But for this video, I'm super excited to talk to you guys even more than ever, because I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make this video a little different than some of the other ones. I'm going to show you guys what I made throughout the week, but we are going to have a conversation. And I was excited to have this conversation with you guys because I'm like, you know what? I know for one, I'm not the only one that maybe feel like this, or, you know, sometimes you go through things and some people can think that they are the only ones that are going through something or a certain situation. In reality, listen, I'm here to tell y'all, you are not the only one, and it is okay. You're going to get through it. And if you have someone to talk to, or if not, if you have to write in your if you have to write in your journal, if you have to vlog it, whatever you have to do to get it out, get it out. I encourage you to get it out, talk to someone, and understand, like, listen, you're not the first, and you sure is not going to be last, and it is okay. So, with all of that being said, I hope y'all had a beautiful, wonderful, amazing week. And I hope y'all are having an amazing weekend so far, because yes, this is uploaded on the weekend. And I want to talk a little bit about the hat that I have on in honor of me crocheting hats for donating to the Cancer Society, guys. And this is my first big crochet donation that I ever did. I always wanted to donate, and I mentioned that in another video, but I never, you know, I guess I would say more so build up the confidence to actually, you know, donate. So I'm super excited, and these are the hats that I'm making. Now this hat is a little different. I showed that it has a little design here, and this one right here is solid blue here with the design here. The ones that I'm making to donate do not have the design to the top, but they're this style hat. I really love this style beanie. I think it is amazing, gorgeous. I said, you know what? Because I'm going to be donating, why not wear it in a video? Like, I'm almost finished with my donations, and I'm like, I'm ahead of the game. Like, I was excited. I only have a couple of hats more to go, y'all. So, speaking of hats, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole of me, you know. We're going to talk a little bit about these hats first. Now, one thing I did do that I thought was cute, I made this one. Now, this hat is going to be for my husband, because when he's going to go with me when we donate. And I'm going to be wearing this hat, and I want him to wear a hat in representation of the hats that we're donating. Now, I found this cute thing. Look at this. I'm going to see if I can kind of put it in there. But it's a star, and it's an enamel pin, and it says, "Doing my best." Now, I thought it would be awesome to add enamel pins to the hat for the donations, because in my mind, I'm like, listen, I know from experience with my husband, when he was going through what he was going through, he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and when he went through his time with cancer, I remember a lot of people will always say, well, how are you doing? How are you doing? And, you know, during that time, it's a little difficult sometimes when you're asking someone that and you know they're going through a lot. But I think people genuinely was just really wanting to know how they were doing, just outside of the sickness, more so just like your spirit, how you're, you know, things like that. So this right here says, "Doing my best." And when I saw these pins, I said, you know what, I have to put it on every hat that I donate. And I was just so taken back, because I'm like, wow, that speaks volumes. Doing my best. Because a lot of times, you know, we give the generic, oh, I'm doing good, everything. You know, doing my best can mean so much to so many people in so many situations, not just cancer survivors, you know, or people who are going through sickness, or just people who are going through life, you know. when someone say they're doing their best, it's like, yo, this is all not all that I have, but this is what I have right now, and this is my best, and this is what I'm giving, and this is what I'm doing. So I thought these pins were just perfect for these hats. You know, I just think it was perfect. So I have one here, and I have to finish putting them on all the hats, so you're not gonna see them on all of them, but I have it on this one. Then I did put it on this one. And the pretty thing is about these hats is that you can turn them any kind of way. So if you want to wear the pin in the front, on the side, however you want to wear the pin, if you want to take it off and put it on your shirt, hey, I'm just doing my part as far as putting my love in these hats and, you know, giving people that voice to say, hey, listen, y'all, I am doing my absolute best, okay? So outside of that, this is another one that I made. So we have this nice peachy type colorway here. And oh, this is a funny one. I made this one out of oh goodness, carrot cake, and it was the, oh, what's the name? Oh, I don't think I have it behind me either. It's I forgot the name of what it's super soft. I can't remember the name of the carrot cake, but I made this one out of that. My kids were laughing because they're like, Mom, I don't know about this one. I was like, someone's gonna love this hat because I love this hat. So I know someone's gonna pick this hat up and really love it, and I think it's gonna make a good winter hat. So I have this one. I'm sorry, I cannot remember the carrot cake it was out of. But if you know that type of, like with the halo on it and stuff like that, you would know what carrot cake I'm talking about. Then I have another solid one that I have here. So far, and I know I made some more the week before, and I wanted to include it in the video too, but I was just like, you know, I can't remember because I have them stacked up on my desk, and I couldn't remember which ones that I had made come from last week. I know the ones I made this week, but I couldn't remember, so I'm just like, when I make a video showing all of the hats that I'm going to donate together, then you can see all the different colorways that I have. So moving right along, another thing that I did this week and I was super excited about because I needed a little break in between the hats, I made some gnomes. I made this guy out of Burnett's blanket yarn, and then look at this cutie. I made this one out of Parfait Chunky. So I thought they were like the absolute cutest little things, and I put them on my countertop. But I was thinking about giving one to my friend or making some for my friend. She's going through something to where she's not feeling well. And I think just seeing one of these little gnomes in the mail will actually brighten up her day. So I may make another set for her. But these little ones I've been keeping on my countertop. Just kind of like with the fall season. I think it looks beautiful up there. And I was in I think it was the Dollar Tree. I was in the Dollar Tree and I was about to purchase some decorations. I was like, I can make these things. So I made me some gnomes, and they were super quick and super easy. Now let me say this too, because this is a free pattern that I found and I was on it. I was so excited I was excited for myself because I was like, girl, I got the details today. I made sure because I printed it off, and it's a free crochet pattern by GoldnSpun. GoldnSpun. I'll put all the information in the description, and she has some amazing patterns as well. And these ones, I think she has a blog, like a website and all that. I'll try to put everything down below under the description of the video, so that way if you want to make these little guys, and when I say just quick and easy, these right here were so quick and easy that it gave me that thing that I need in between doing the hats. Because sometimes if I do something over and over, I kind of lose not interest in it, but it kind of like I need a little break. And these was a pleasant break. Even after you do it and you see what comes about, it's like, psh, yes. So these are my two gnomes that I made this week. And I got a mystery hook, y'all. I got a mystery hook from, let me see, LoveKnotsCrochet. And I have a, this is her card. I'm going to see. Oh, let me show you. LoveKnotsCrochet. I'll put all her information in the description below as well. So I have another hook from her, but the thing is, y'all gonna see in coming videos that I kind of had a little hook thing going on. Like I kind of brought a couple more. Like I think I have like 3 more hooks coming. I'm not mad about it. I have a couple more hooks coming. They are silicone hooks from 3 different creators too, y'all. But I'm excited about them. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But I got the silicone bead one, and it was a mystery hook. And look at that. It is a Halloween pumpkin silicone hook. And I got it in a size H. I think the bead to me, it's like this yellow hair. I don't know why. It kind of gives me like a, it's going to glow in the dark or something. I don't know. It doesn't, but it gives me that look. It's beautiful to me. And I got, it was a choice on her Etsy shop to where you can choose a mystery hook, or you can already choose some hooks that she already have. And her hooks are awesome. They are so cool. And if you never work with like the silicone beads on the hooks, they are super, when I say super easy to work with, and they are comfortable. Some people will wonder like how do they feel or whatever. Very, very comfortable. And I like them because they're very cute. I just like anything cutesy, and adding a little stuff to your hook. I love it. So speaking of that, y'all, that was everything that I crocheted. That was everything that I actually purchased. Well, I'm gonna say that I purchased too. So I wanted to include that in there, but I wanted to really have a conversation with you guys, like I said in the beginning, because I feel like sometimes it's not talked about a lot, but we always talk a little bit about how crochet can be our therapy, and how sometimes we can lose that crojo. But I think the biggest thing for me this week that I learned and I really wanted to share was that I was having one of those weeks to where it just seems like I'm very good at talking to myself and getting myself back on track when it feels like I feel a little off. And I would say I had like a little off week. It was one of those weeks to where you're questioning everything. You're like, oh my goodness, I know what I'm doing, but what I'm doing don't seem like it's quick enough. Or, you know, I'm not seeing the results, you know, as quick as I may want to see the results. Or just life, just like I'm trying to put it in words. And sometimes it's hard to put it in words after you already, you know, went over it so many times and talk about it. Because I'm a person to where I'm going to find someone to talk to about whatever feeling that I'm having. And I wanted to have that conversation because crochet is definitely an outlet, but it's also important to be able to have that safe space to be able to talk to someone and say, hey, listen, I need you to just listen today. Not even talk, you know, I just need you to listen, because I got some thoughts in my head that's kind of making me question. And I know it's like I'm answering myself. I'm like, you know good and well you shouldn't be feeling this way. Or you know good and well this is going to be okay. You're going to get over this. This is just a phase. So one thing I wanted to share, as much as crochet is therapy, it is also very important for you to actually get those thoughts out. And you never know, some things that you may be going through can help someone else. So I do have a safe person. My husband is definitely my safe person, and I'm so grateful for him, because I told him, I'm like, I know some things you probably be like, girl, go away. But he's like, no. But anytime that I have like a thought or a feeling that I'm just like, yo, this is a little off. So I'll talk to him and I'll say, hey, listen, I'm feeling XYZ. I know this is not me, because listen, one thing about me is that I will acknowledge my feelings, and I have gotten to the point to where I understand that I have to be good for everybody else around me to be good. And I understand that each and every person who decides to do life with me, I look at them as an individual, and they're on their own journeys in life. So I also know that they have to do the things that are going to be best for them to do, so that they can be good, so that we all can be able to do this life thing together on like the utmost level. Because when you are here with a purpose and you're not going with status quo, you are here because you know, hey, I got something to do in this lifetime. I got to touch lives. I got to make people smile today. I don't care if yours is to bake a cookie for somebody. You are touching a life, and you are doing something that may be outside of what they say you should be doing. And that's how I feel. I know that I'm a person here that is my light is too bright to try to put in a container. And sometimes when you understand that about yourself, and you know who you are and the things that you can do and give to this world, you know, you start questioning things a little bit more. You start wondering little like, And, you know, as much as, you know, I always say, y'all, I'm your one and only Lady of Crochet, and I'm here with the high energy and I'm smiling. But there are times to where you sit there and you're like, this is a bit much. Let me pull back. And crochet has definitely been that outlet to where it has allowed me to push back. It has allowed me to release, like a lot of people say it releases a lot of stress. For me, when I crochet, I don't think about anything. And then to see a finished project of something that you have completed, it's like your heart just swells. And then to know that you're actually giving something to someone that's going to change their direction of life. Not like, I mean, I don't think people really understand how much a smile can do for people. A smile goes a long way. And we are giving smiles in stitches, y'all. That may need to be my slogan. Delivering smiles in stitches, because when I crochet things for people and when I see how excited they are and how it just makes them smile like that, you never know what somebody is going through. That one smile can be like, yo, that's life changing, that's life saving. So always remember that, but always remember sometimes as a person, I don't like to use I'm just strong person, or no, as a person who understand their purpose, who understand their direction in life and what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Sometimes that can be challenging because you're going against what you were told how you're supposed to do things, how you're supposed to operate. You know what I'm saying? Like even just thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do crochet as a business, or I'm gonna be a content creator, or however direction you choose, you gotta understand you're gonna have to do that thing your way. However it came to you. I don't care if your way is posting a video a day, posting a video a week, posting a video a month. However that came, you got to understand and believe that whoever sees that video, you have to understand that you put enough in there that they're going to get whatever you were intended to put out to this world. And that's how I look at it. What y'all see is what y'all get. This right here, all this stuff, I can't hide this right here. I'm out here, if you're looking at this video and you're at this part, listen, I'm out here to put a smile on your face and to give you something that you didn't even know that you had. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know that you have it, guess what? I'm going to ignite it like 110% because I want you to know how beautiful you are and you're at the right place at the right time. And I say that every single time. So this conversation was not just for me as a crochet artist and as a content creator or just as a giver of love, a giver of light, y'all. I want y'all to understand that it is okay. What you're doing, keep doing it. Do it in a way that it is coming to you, and I want you to love every ounce of it. I don't care, like I say, if you gotta put one stitch, one double crochet, and your hat a little wonky, y'all better love that wonky hat. I want you to love that thing, and I had to learn that everything that you do is not going to look like the next person. Everything that the next person does is not going to look like yours. And that's fine. Guess what? Because it's unique to you. And that's the beautiful thing about crochet. I love hooks, y'all. I love having a beautiful hook collection. Everybody may not like that. Some people may be against that. Some people may be against having a whole bunch of yarn laying around, doing a whole bunch of, listen, it is what it is, because that's what I like and that's what I'm going to do, because in this moment in time in my life, this is what makes me happy. This is what makes me feel good. This is my happiness that I can share with the world. So with all of that being said, y'all, I'm super excited to be sharing this love with y'all. I hope that this conversation touched someone right where it needed to touch you guys, in that heart space, right in that heart space, because I want you to understand that this crochet thing is bigger than us. It is so bigger than us. This crafting is bigger than us. This right here, we have an opportunity to put our love out there in the world, and y'all, we doing it, y'all. The crochet community is amazing. We are doing it, and I hope y'all are having a beautiful Saturday. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I want y'all to tell me in the comments below, what are y'all working on? What are y'all looking forward to working on for this weekend? And listen, y'all, always remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and I will see you next time.